some kind of preservative. Back in this time period, it would have been primarily an arsenic-based solution, so very toxic to the people who were working with it. Even formaldehyde, which is what we use today, is not great to breathe in.
Right.
So the way that it would work is before you lay the body out, you actually would put a very large slab of ice underneath the table. As that ice melts, it cools the body and it makes the process easier.
Yeah.
So all of those fluids actually drain out onto the table. The reason you're using a cotton canvas is because it soaks everything up and stops it from making a huge mess, essentially. Something I always feel is important to point out with this table, though, is note that this thing is hinged in various places and designed for traveling. So most embalming did not happen in a place of business during this time. It happened at the home of either the person who passed away or one of their family members.
Yes.
The funeral itself would also often happen at the home.
Yeah.
Funeral parlors became a thing in the 1880s. It became a storefront essentially where you would go, you would order your coffin, you would rent anything else that you need for your service, and then they would bring those things to you.
Yeah.
The concept of a funeral home doesn't originate until the early 1900s, where some enterprising business people decide it may be better to actually have a dedicated location for all of these things.
Yeah.
Wow. And this cooling table could also have been used oftentimes as a display table at a wake, especially for people who didn't have a lot of money, just in order to be able to lay out the body.
Yeah.
It's a particularly gross undertaking, so it's not too surprising that it very swiftly left the private sphere and went into a very public business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would think it would be up higher if he was working on the
That's
body.
what I was thinking. Yeah.
That is a good point, and most of the ones that I've seen art, they do tend to be lower down, and that might be because they're trying to get it as close to the block of ice as possible,
Yeah.
but I don't know, I'm not sure. So prior to the kind of professionalization of undertakers, and before they were offering all of these services, their primary job was to dig the graves and to build the coffins, which we have a few of them on display over here. Now, both of these models are technically children's coffins. Obviously, they were never actually used. But the original tradition for undertakers was just primarily